Hello, 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 hello. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night, wherever you may be around the world. Uh, my name is Mia. I am a Nubian goddess, and welcome to my channel. Welcome to my show. I am here today to do a quick energy check between the divine masculine and the divine feminine, and let's see what happens. Where this reading will lead us to. Okay, so I wanted to share with you guys the my smudge sticks that I make here. Okay, there they are. This is one of them. This is the It's mixed with different things. This is for the deep cleansing to get rid of really stubborn negative energy and things like that. So you use this one. And I also made another one to, I don't know why I didn't put it here. Should have put it here. These are ready to go. This is the new badge I made close to a week ago. And as you can see, this is for love and attraction. Okay, here. It has roses and the different roses I put in there. Flowers too, but many roses. So they're handmade and everything. So this badge here is basically ready to go any day now. Those are already pre-ordered and this smells wonderful. Okay, so if you're looking for love, you're attracting love, this is it. And it also, clear out your energy as well. It clean, negative energy and clear out and attracts love and things like that. So that's what you're looking for. So you have other ones as well. So these are ready to go. These are already pre-ordered for people and things like that. So as you know, my smudge sticks, I make them from scratch. They are homemade and things like that. And I do enjoy making them. Never thought that I would, but I do. So anyway, we're gonna start with the reading and see what happened here. Uh, what's gonna happen between the? Okay, let's check out the energy and see what spirit say. Okay. Okay. So let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. Got this in two. Let's see. The bottom of the deck here is present here. So it's present. It's in reverse right here. Le présent, it means an ambition. Ambition. This is what's about ambition. Okay, so it's not perfect. Okay, pick a first card here. Oops, two cards came out. Okay. Let's see what they are. Okay. This one is in reverse. Let me see what's the other way. Okay. What I'm picking up here is for some of you, divine feminine, a relationship you were in, it was like basically that person was like a tyranny type of person, individual. Okay, they were like tyranny, like some like on certain government, especially in like past history, they like tyranny. I don't know if these kind of people still exist today, like governing, but like they were tyranny. Okay, basically, life with them was like a living hell. Okay, someone that is a tyranny is basically their way, or the highway, and that's basically what it is. Okay, and that person you were dealing with was extreme, because if you look it up in reverse, they were very extreme as far as um, doing things their way. Okay, like their way or the highway, and also this person was someone that loved drama, loved drama, loved drama. I'm gonna pick up one card, and before I shovel it. And right now, this is not good at all for this person. Right now, this person is still going through the tower moment. Okay, um, because on how the way this individual treated you. Okay, the way they treated you. And it was not pleasant at all. They were really really bad to you. Okay, they mistreated you. They were hard on you. They were harsh with you. Um, they made you feel like it was your fault. Like you always did something wrong. Everything that happened was your fault. Okay, things like that. Never took the blame for anything that they did. Okay, never. Okay. Um, and because of what this person did to you right now, they're going to a tower and look at this destruction. Okay, their life is a mess. Okay, there's like basically catastrophic. Their life is like catastrophic at this point right now. Okay, everything in their life has been destroyed. Um, the universe, the divine, the supreme God Himself is basically on this person, in this individual back. Okay, and they're paying for what they did to you. Okay, they are. And not only that, this individual, see, this individual, this is in reverse. This individual, this person, not only that, on how they treated you, made you feel like they had. First of all, they had no respect for you. Okay, they made you feel like you were nobody. Um, they told you things to your face that no one else has ever, you know, say to you in your life. And as far as the words that they use, things that they told you. Okay, just like to belittle you. Okay, to make you feel like you were worthless and things like that. Um, and also here I'm seeing this person basically, they stab you in the back. They stabbed you in the back, and this is someone that you were considering. Not only considering, this is someone you basically saw as you spending the rest of your life with. Okay, because when you met this person, you said to yourself, my search is finally over. Okay, you thought that your search was over. Okay, you thought that your search was over. That's what you thought. But this person, the whole time they were with you, they were laughing because they thought that this relationship was a joke. To them, it was a joke. To them, it was a laughing matter. Pick another card here. Oops. I'm feeling the floor. Yeah. Yeah, the intention was elsewhere. They give the intention elsewhere. That's what they did. Not only they give their attention elsewhere, they also give their one elsewhere as well. Several people. This is the card that fell on the floor. I'm not gonna take that. Um, the one were everywhere. And not only they were giving their one elsewhere, but they were giving their money elsewhere. So when you were this with this person here, they never gave you anything as far as money wise, like financially, okay? Because you were the one that was doing everything, okay? Not only that you were taking care of this person, you were nurturing them because you were their friend, you were the mother, you were basically paying the bills and things like that, trying to take care of them and things like that. So, and then they were taking their won and their coins elsewhere, okay? And they were using you. That's what they were doing. They were using you in every which way that they could, okay? In every which way that they could. And this is someone that you really cared for, you really love, you truly love them. You honestly love this person a lot. You did. So in this relationship, not only they didn't give you anything, um, they couldn't even give you something simple as love, and definitely um, you were starved in every level, including sexually, because they were so busy giving their one as well that they basically did not have the time nor the energy or the strength to give it to you. Okay, so in that area you were being starved. You were being starved from love, from caring, from affection, and also sexually. And this person was running around with different people and things like that, but they were expecting you to stay faithful, to be with them, and to suffer. That's what they were doing. So basically, the divine feminine herself, um, you were giving your love, truly giving your love to this person, okay, and without holding anything back. You were not holding anything back at all. You were not holding anything back at all. But this person himself, wanted to build elsewhere. Even though they were telling you they wanted to build with you, and the reason they told you that because they wanted to just like keep you on a string, okay, to give you that tiny bitty hope because they were only giving you just snacks like breadcrumbs, okay. So, but behind the back of their mind, they wanted to build elsewhere. Okay, look at this here. For those of you that speak French, it says maison. Right. See, so they wanted to build elsewhere. So they were telling you they wanted to build with you. Not all the time they were telling you that. Like they told you just once because you were so in love with this person and you believed them. But truly that they were thinking about building elsewhere with somebody else. And this person about this particular person, this particular energy, um when you met them, they didn't really have much because this person was, you see how here this is supposed to be someone like kind of well-to-do person, but look at the horse that they're riding, or the little donkey. You see, they're riding. So this person, even though he has two horses here, he's riding two horses, one person and two horses. So this is telling me that yeah, this person was juggling you. He was juggling you. Okay, now I get it. He was juggling you. Look at the two people. He was riding two horses. Let me see here. Now I'm seeing the picture clearly. He was riding two horses. Look at this, like twins. See the horses? But on his hand, he had this thing on his hand, like some type of bowl with something in it. So basically, but he was ready to offer this cup to just one person. That's what it is. I didn't even see the twin horses there in that picture. But also, this is telling me this person also did not have much when you met him. The Divine Feminine was most successful. The Divine Feminine already had her stuff together, as well as her house and her money, her business, whatever she was doing or she's still doing. The Divine Feminine had all that together, and this particular person, this energy that I'm reading, or it could be vice versa. The Divine Masculine had his stuff together, but when they ran into the counterpart, that other person that they were with did not have much or anything at all. Okay, this person didn't even have clothes. All they had like was rags. Okay, and when they came into your life, when you allowed this person into your energy field, into your life, and things like that, and they basically was sucking your energy because they were like vampires sucking your energy because after a while, like after a couple weeks being with you, this person starting to glow, their future, their face starting to change and everything. Because before that, when you first met them, they basically looked like the devil. They were like dark, the aura was dark and everything. But by being with you, they're starting to glow. Their future starting to change. You could see the skin tone starting, starting to have something more positive. And this person, even though they were working, they had a job. They were not giving anything to the Divine Feminine at all, but taking their money elsewhere. But at the same time, I see. Okay, so this person was a young person. So this was a young guy. Yep, this was a young guy. This person was younger. This masculine was younger than the Divine Feminine. So he had a job. He had a job. But he didn't have a home. He didn't have a place to stay. This is a page. He had a job. He had a little bit of money. He's only holding one coin, one Bitcoin, so he had some money, not a lot. So this page here moved in with the divine feminine, but at the same time he was a player. He was a player, and the divine feminine did not know that, because before the divine feminine met this guy, she had like a few options, and there were good options too. But she abandoned all those other options to be with this guy, thinking that um, her search was finally over, but it wasn't. So this guy was riding her and someone else. hmm With his raggedy clothes. He saw the divine feminine as a meal ticket more than anything else, as an ATM machine, a bank. Oops, two cards. So when he met the divine feminine, first of all, he didn't know that he was dealing with a goddess. So he didn't even bother cutting ties with other people that he was dealing with. Okay, and this particular energy, this is a divine masculine that we're dealing with tons and tons of people. Okay, this divine masculine was sleeping with everybody. Okay, was sleeping with everybody. So because what he would do is that even people from the past that he knew for years and years, he would, because the fact that he had a sex addiction, he was addicted to sex. So what would happen is that people that he would deal with, he was dealing with from the past, like you go back years ago, he would still get together with them every once in a while. I'm talking different people, or not just like one person he would get together with, once in a while, but different people from the past who would get together and just for sex. Okay, so this is a divine masculine dad. He has the same number for the past 20 years. His number has not changed. So he could still stay in contact with these old people, these old soul ties, whatever, comics, whatever, whoever is dealing with. So he never bothered cutting off the ties from the past, this friendship, whatever that was going on. Okay. So what happened is the fact that he wasn't cutting ties with other people. So while he was a divine feminine, he was messing around with all these other people. He was sucking. He was a vampire sucking the divine feminine uh, life force as well, because divine feminine, when you were with that particular person, you had no peace. For the first time in your life, you experienced no peace as far as mentally, emotionally. You were always on edge. You were always worrying. Not because like you wanted to, it just like you found yourself having what they call it, panic attacks. Um, you were nervous and things like that, so you just didn't understand what was going on. But also at the same time, that was a transformation. because this energy here, um, which was a twin flame, that's what it is. When you were with that person, this person reminded you very much of yourself, because you saw a part of you from the past in this person. So this person kind of gave you like flashback from how you were in the past, however you were in the past. Okay, this person was a reflection of that, the past. Okay, so after a while, you started looking at the relationship. You're like, wait a second, this person is exactly the way I was 20, 30 years ago. That's what you were saying to yourself. Okay, as far as habits, lifestyles, and things like that. So basically, this twin made you face either things you were buried, you were not free from, or this twin help you to heal and to become free of things otherwise you could not get rid of your own. There were like a lot of divine feminine with dealing with things, a skeleton in the closet that they could not, they didn't know how to break free from. Either they were in that energy and they quit. 6 months later they'll go back to it. They'll quit for 2 to 3 years and they'll go back. This was like a lifetime type of thing you couldn't deal with. But when this twin came along, because earlier when I forgot to show you guys the gift, this twin here came in and then they gave you a gift. They give you a gift. So things that you couldn't break free from it or been free from for the past 30, 40, 50, 60 years, this twin came along and they did that in a week or a few days. They did that for you. And you were free, you were delivered. You were set free, you were delivered from whatever you were dealing with that you couldn't get rid of. Whatever you were dealing with, you couldn't be delivered from. Okay, a lot of divine feminine had people pray for them. They went to church and things like that, and they still could not get free from that. But this energy, this twin came in. Not only they broke you, they help you break free from this, but also I think they took on that energy as well and got rid of, took it away from you. That was the gift that this twin came in and gave it to you. And this twin here, this energy, this page energy you see here, okay, this this page here has the potential to be a king if he wanted to. Okay, he could gradually work his way to become a king. Okay, and become more than that. He has that potential, and this is why he has a lot of these people hanging onto him. Okay, hanging onto him. Oh my god, all these cards came out. They're all females too. Look at that. They're all females. Oh my god, look at that. Okay, I was just about to say that. So this divine masculine, this twin of yours, was dealing with a stripper from his past. This comic here is a stripper. He was dealing with her. Um, it came out upright, not in reverse. Alright, and there's another female here. And this is the divine feminine sitting on a throne here in red. And this is somebody else here. This is another female as well. This could basically represent okay. Now I get it. Okay. So this divine masculine, this twin of yours, whoever I'm doing this reading for. Remember, this is like a general reading. This is not a personal reading or private, whatever. It's general, so it could only gonna resonate with a certain people. Okay. Yeah, he was done with a stripper that was very tempted. That was tempted to him. This divine masculine was addicted to this karmic here, this ex of his sexually. Sexually. She knew there were he was addicted to her sexually. They were sexually they were very compatible. And she knew how to seduce him. Because look at this snake. See? But not only she knew how to seduce him, but she's also was a snake as well. She was a snake. See? You see the snake? You see the female like basically naked, just a leaf in front of her, hiding her private. But the top, she's topless. Okay. So yeah. Let me see what else is in the cards here. Yeah. She was a snake. Uh, but it's seductive as well. But she wasn't really that good looking. But beside the divine masculine, she was dealing with two other guys as well. She was. She was dealing with two other guys. So, and because of that, they broke up in the past. But this comic came back while the divine masculine was with the divine feminine. That short-lived relationship. Um, she came back because when he left, she was determined to ruin him. Okay, so she lured him back to her. She took the divine masculine back. She pulled him away. She pulled the divine masculine away from divine feminine using seduction and sex. Okay, so this is someone that's in the sex industry. So and it could have been that, or maybe it could have been that the reason why the divine masculine attracted this kind of people, this comic or this person he was dealing with, is because maybe the divine feminine at one point of time in her lifetime she led that lifestyle, so the reflection of that. So I mean, no more divine feminine is divine feminine right now. She no longer live that life, but that's probably what it is. Okay. So yeah, so this is a woman that hangs around men a lot. Okay, this comic here. Okay. So here the divine feminine. You see the divine feminine. You see this guy here with the roses in his hand, and he's supposed to trying to give it to a woman. You see. So the the cup, whatever the divine masculine was supposed to give this to the divine feminine, but he didn't. He didn't. Instead, he fell in the thing of lust, in the thing of lust, and he went. Oops. Wow, this reading is getting pretty interested. And this one here, what is this other girl here? Okay, this one is saying to pretend. So there was someone else as well. So not only is this other comic was a snake and things like that, but I'm pretty sure this girl here was into witchcraft. This one here, the snake, the one that divine masculine was, I mean, love having sex with. But this one here, this is a much younger one here. This female here, okay. It's basically she's kind of like unknown and she's new and things like that. So I have a feeling that the divine masculine went after her. She was younger, okay. Um, and the divine masculine was taking his money to this girl. He was treating her. You see, the thing is that with divine masculine, while he was doing things with this other people, like these third parties, this comic, having sex with them, taking them out, things like, he wasn't doing that with divine feminine. He wasn't, because he was just basically treating her as an option. He got her involved in a third party situation without her knowledge, okay. He got her basically involved, like um friends with benefits type of relationship, that the divine feminine, that was totally against her belief, or what, how she was raised and things like that. He got her in that, okay, involved, and be like, fell into a trap like that without even her knowledge. And what I mean by that is that the divine masculine was so smooth with his talking. He was a player that I don't know if he's still a player, we check on that. But I'm pretty sure he's changing his ways and he's starting to. But he was telling her, the divine masculine was telling the feminine that one thing, to get her to be with him, and to sleep with him, the few times that happened. But at the same time, behind his head, he was having sex with her so he could try to get as much as he can from her. Okay, that's what he was doing. Okay. Um, yeah. See, as I was saying, advantage. Eh? So he was basically taking advantage of her. So, um, taking advantage of her, making her cry. Well, some divine feminine did cry. Most divine feminine did not. Not every divine feminine cried and things like that. So, anyway, let me move this here quickly because I want to be here a long time. Just trying to get the message out. That's all. It's okay. Yeah. The divine feminine wanted commitment, but he wow, okay. You see here commitment. So see, and there goes the divine feminine. He was supposed to give commitment to her, but he was way busy giving what he was supposed to give to the feminine to other people. Look at this. There's like, at least like 6 other people here. This masculine was giving things to, and these people had their hands out, things like that here. When he was supposed to give it to the feminine, because the feminine was the only one who was able to balance him out. Okay. When this masculine was with the feminine, that's the first time in his life. You see the lady, the balance, the symbol of the balance here. This is the first time in his life he felt balance. He could see clearly, think clearly. Um, he became motivated. He started to think about his goal, his future. He wanted to do things. This is his first time ever. He wanted to build. Okay. But what he didn't realize is that all those motivation, this energy was coming from the feminine. That's why he was feeling that way. So what he was doing is that he was taking that elsewhere. So by doing that, he took it to someone else that was a pretender. And this person here, this young chick here, she was not healthy. She gave masculine some type of disease. She was not healthy. Something wrong with her health. So for you divine feminine out there, if your masculine come back and you decide that you want to take him back, for some of you, because many of you will not, many divine feminine has moved on now. They have moved on. They no longer have any feelings or love for this masculine. Um, you better make sure that he go get himself tested. You go with him, okay, and to make sure that everything is clear and make sure that you do protect yourself. Yeah. So he went chasing after, and this is one, and this, let me pick up one more card here. See what's going on here. This comic here, because I see. Yep. So he went. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Okay. Now I get the picture. Okay. So he went and took his coins elsewhere. Not only he got the feminine involved in third party situation, menage a trois type of thing, but he took his coin elsewhere, and through that he lost. Okay, he lost. What do you mean he lost? Can you explain this to me? Holy Spirit, can you explain that to me? What do you mean he lost? I don't. What did he lose? Explain to me, what did he lose? Sword and reverse. Okay. So basically he lost everything. Not only he lost everything, this comic where he went after gave him something. This comic right now has become a crab. You see the crab here? He cannot get rid of her. Look at the crab. Three-party situation, and look at the crab. You know how when a crab get the claws into you, you know you cannot get rid of them on your own. You know, you gotta call somebody, and it hurts. If for anyone that ever had a crab put their claws into you, okay, you know it hurts, and you have to get somebody else to help you to take the claws off, and you know because they will not let go. They don't let go. Once they get a hold of you, they don't let go. So this girl that he went after, first of all, that girl had other people, other men, and because of this last person, right now they're in separation. I don't know if they're gonna get back together. I don't know if the masculine is gonna get back together with that comic. Not the one that he has a sex addiction with. I mean, love having sex with, but the other one, the last one, that newer one, the younger one, they're no longer together. I don't know if they're gonna get back together later, but the reason why he kind of like ran away from her because she has become too attached to him, like a crab, like a crab. So he was trying to get rid of her. He couldn't get rid of her. What he thought was good because he thought that he has found his forever because he brought that cup to her. What he was supposed to bring to the feminine, he brought it to that comic, that girl, that young girl. And this masculine is a young guy too, but he was dating somebody really young, like maybe she was 18 or 19. He went after her. So um yeah, I mean, he did everything. He moved heaven and earth to chase after her, to be with her. And because of her now he's thinking twice. Now he thinks twice about where he put his one into. Because before he was just putting his one everywhere. I mean, this is a masculine that slept with the whole country, not just the whole town, the whole city. He slept with the whole country. So now he's starting to think twice, kind of accelerate before he put his one, somewhere, and he's starting to think now. I do not see this masculine sexually active at this moment. As we're talking, July 2020, I do not see that. So what happened is that he ended up losing everything. He ended up losing everything, and also there was witchcraft done on this masculine here. But spell work, this masculine is in misery right now. Look at this guy, it's in reverse. This guy is basically like a caveman. He has no clothes, nothing. Look, it's in reverse, misery. His money is really bad. He has no money. Depleted. The divine masculine is in darkness. La nuit means darkness, night, darkness. So he's in darkness. He has nobody to lean on. this feminine, this divine masculine, nobody to lean on because of what he did to the divine feminine. All these are his karma. All these price he has to pay for messing around, for coming in and playing with the goddess, messing around with the goddess, messing with the feminine, um, basically blaspheming the divine. I mean, basically just doing what he's not supposed to do on the divine plan and the divine blessings. Okay, because this feminine was his blessing, and he denied it. He rebuked it. He rejected it. Um, because he was supposed to have this with her, togetherness, marriage, family, everything, building together. But he didn't take that. He went out instead and went after sex, seduction, and young hot things. Come to find out, this one was a pretender, the one he was chasing after, the one that he left the feminine for. He left this young girl for the feminine. The pretender, he left her for. He left her for. He left the feminine for her. The one that gave him a disease. Yep. So now he has to pay the price. He has to pay the price for not giving the cup to the feminine. Because these are the kings and queens here. They're supposed to be side by side, rolling together. But he chose not to do that. He was supposed to give the cup, the family life, marriage, having children together with to the feminine, but he did not. So when he left, when the masculine left, the divine feminine say, "Okay, that's what you're gonna do." Okay, she cut him off, energetic and everything. So when she did that, his life source, there was no more life source where he could basically suck from. So as we're talking right now, this particular energy right now has nothing, no job, no money, nothing, and he's still been stubborn because he refused to come and apologize. See, he was being sneaky about it. Yep, he was being sneaky about everything. There was a fight that took place, words were exchanged because this masculine, he was really worrying about society, what people would think. He was worrying about that a lot. Other people's opinion mattered to him at that time. But now he saw that those people were wishing that they were in his place. I mean, back then when that thing happened. This is something that already took place already. This reading here, this energy, it's a past energy, already took place. It already happened. Yeah, he was blind. Look at the page here. He was blind. He was blind. He couldn't see clearly. between the drugs, the partying, the addiction, the sex addiction or the addiction he had, the worrying about what people were saying, his friend gossiping to him, his family giving him their 2 cents. He thought he was on top of the world. He was blind, so he made the wrong choices. He had a lot of snakes around him. People that he considered friends were really snakes. They were envious of him, the masculine. They wanted to be in his place, but now he's seen that now it's too late because he ended up losing the most valuable thing is the feminine. He ended up losing her. Yep. So whoever he left you guys for the feminine, whoever this masculine left you for, she was a blonde or she dyed her hair blonde. But now at this moment he wants to come and give the feminine the cup. He's heading toward her. This masculine is on his way to you, feminine. Whoever I'm reading for, whoever this message is for, he's on his way. He's gonna bring you the cup. He's on his way, and he's gonna arrive soon too. Look at this. But he really doesn't have any expression in his face. He has mostly like a look like he has that look like I'm going anyway, but he doesn't know what the outcome gonna be when he gets to you, to the feminine, because of what he did to her, how he basically totally destroyed everything. So she don't know what's gonna happen. She don't know how the feminine's gonna react to him. But he's on his way. He's coming. Let me put one more card and I'm out of here. Yeah. See the bottom of the deck here. Treason. Treason. He betrayed her. He betrayed the feminine big time. Big time. He betrayed her. So that's why he has that look on his face holding the cup coming forward. He has that look like basically that that nothing look on his face. And the feminine here, she's waiting for him. She's waiting. She got that sword in her hand. Because right here she has the sword. But when you look at this little thing right here, there's a figure here that has no head. You see the head has been cut off. So this is what the masculine worry about. If he comes close to the feminine, well, most of the feminine out there do have a sword, and they're ready. They're gonna cut that masculine head off if he ever try to come near her, because she don't want to hear it. You see the figure saying there no head. So the feminine is ready with her sword. A lot of the feminine out there not gonna have it. So that's all I have tonight. But the masculine is on his way. He's heading towards her, and the feminine has the sword. She's waiting for him. She's waiting. Because a lot of the feminine right now, they're doing great, they're in the power. Um, they are standing proud. They're booming as far as the finances and things like that. So they're really, all being blessed. So and this sword here, this feminine with the sword could also represent that she's not gonna put up with any more crap. She's not. And she has changed too. Her face is different. She has changed. She's totally standing in her power. She's holding on her authority. Okay? She's wearing her crown. And also she's wearing her royal robe. Not only she's wearing her dresses, but she also has a royal robe on. Her robe. You see the cape and things, see the robe. Yeah. Yeah. So she's not gonna put up with anything, any BS. She's not. The rules has changed. She's waiting, boy. She's waiting. Anyway, I don't blame the feminine because the masculine, this masculine here, this energy I'm reading for basically stabbed this feminine in the back. Not once, but many times, and with many swords. Just stab her in the back. And I'm going to take one more card here, the next card that I took. Yeah. This is what the masculine represent here. At this present here. All these things. This is how the feminine see him as the snake, backstabber, sneaky, lying, deceiving. This is how she sees him. But the same feminine right now, that she don't care. She don't care. She don't care. She don't have time for that. That's why she's waiting with the sword. Anybody try to trespass her, they're gone. Their history. Okay, guys. Thank you so much. I hope that you enjoyed this energy reading. And this is what I have for you guys. Have a great day. Take care of yourself, okay? And I'll see you in the next video. Okay, guys. Bye. Have a great day. Yeah, you can email me. I'm gonna write my email below. Okay? Bye, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.